Hello and welcome to Screen Source Sexy. My name is Dylan.
I'm Fernando.
This is Stanley.
Hector.
How can I compete with that, Jessica?
I'm more into Hector right now. This is Screen Source. This is a show for film and television news reviews and trailers, but in this case, we're just going to be watching the trailer for the new Sabrina, or rather, the chilling, or not even it's Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So, do you all remember? We can talk more afterwards too. But do you remember Sabrina the Teenage Witch? It was based off comics too. Is that right?
It was a comic.
Yeah.
It was Archie comic. I think.
Archie.
It absolutely
right?
was.
Yeah.
And she had her own kind of thing. And then then there was a TV show. There was the TV show as well.
Right. Yes.
But I heard about this.
I'm excited.
I specifically haven't watched.
All right.
I saw some people from Riverdale in her pictures.
This is the teaser. It's called Happy Birthday. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Squeeze water, cactus, congrats, Happy birthday to you.
The Chilling Adventures. So, wow. There's Salem. He's there. Here, I gotta turn this on.
They needed Salem to turn to the camera and say something.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
that would've
always
made it better.
I always think of Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
I always think of that cat.
Yeah.
That creepy
Yeah.
Binks.
Yeah.
Binks.
Binks.
Aw.
Yeah. So what'd you think of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm excited no matter what.
Yeah?
So
Nothing could bring you down.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right.
Because I like Riverdale. I think it's a guilty pleasure of mine, and it's not necessarily the greatest show, but I do enjoy it.
That's not a bad way to describe
Riverdale.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
like it.
It's funny. They went dark, I guess, if you can call it that, with the whole Archie thing, and now they're going super occult dark. I don't know, like it's
the
that is
Baywatch Nights of Riverdale.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Just
There's the pentagram, and then we saw
devil.
the fucking devil.
Holy shit!
Right?
That
Yeah.
was such an evil-looking, like Baphomet-ish devil.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was
on
like.
the other end of the
That's
table.
terrifying.
And was those supposed to be her two aunts, right? Doesn't she
I have no
does
Yeah,
she
Hilda
live,
and
She
Zelda.
lives with her.
she lives with her
Yeah.
aunts, right? So it looked like there were two women behind her when she was blowing her
Oh,
candles
okay.
I
out.
didn't really see them.
So but I didn't see who they were.
And
I don't think
wearing-
it showed their faces.
Like the slightly gothy, puritanical looking stuff with like the lacy collars, like made it a little bit extra creepy to me.
yeah, yeah.
It's Kiernan Shipka. We all know her from Mad Men. She was a freaking
Great.
gem in that show.
Yeah, she's great.
She's so good. She was also voiced Genora in Legend of Korra.
Oh, neat. Okay.
What else? And thought she was in Feud. I didn't see that. Bet and Joan.
Betty and Joan.
Betty and Joan.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know what that is. Jazz Sinclair is going to be in this from. Let's see. I don't know any of these
Towns?
things.
Paper Towns.
Yeah, I don't know any of
When
these
the
guys.
bow breaks, huh? I'm not.
Not
Not familiar. Not familiar.
Yeah, but then there's so many young
Right.
up and comers where it's like this is stuff I hadn't seen.
And then Michelle Gomez. Yep, don't know any of these people.
Is she gonna be one of the ants? Probably.
Probably.
Could very well be. Although I have to say, one of the most unusual things there is I don't think I've ever seen a Gomez that was Scottish.
Yeah, that's
a good point.
Must be through marriage, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Riverdale. I haven't continued watching it, but I watched most of the first season.
Yeah.
And it's a good time. I forgot there was somebody described it really well. It's just drama high school, but very dark themes and guilty pleasure. I
Kind
think
of
that's
the
probably best way
opposite of Archie comics.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's an interesting perspective.
Yeah,
or
I can
direction.
totally see what they're doing that with this, and that's very interesting.
Yes.
It's a lot more like Gossip Girl-ish
Uh-huh.
than Archie comics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, because I remember the original, like the Dan DiCarlo imprints of Archie back in the day had a secondary imprint of the comics that put out that were strictly religious based.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
I
there
didn't know
were
that.
Christian Archie comics that they
How
did way
weird.
back.
Really?
Yeah, with like little nods to the stuff that they had in all the
I
mainstream
feel
stuff.
like there are some religious themes in the show.
Yeah. Well, although I'm sure
A little
now
bit.
with it going in this direction, they're probably
Yeah.
appalled.
Yeah.
They've lost all their Christian fans.
Yeah.
Aw.
It says it's being developed for the CW, which is also where Riverdale lives,
Uh-huh.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This goes to Netflix though.
This one goes to Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, it
seems
was being developed for the CW.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And I feel like this was like super recent when it looks like they started filming in March.
Okay.
It wasn't even that long ago when we like announced her, or when it was announced that she was going to be playing Sabrina.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're like speeding along with this.
And
They're
it
gonna-
seems there's
They
going to
do
be
these really
crossover,
quickly.
right? Between
Yeah.
Riverdale and this show.
I'm sure there will
That's what
be.
it looks like.
Yeah. Although I really am liking what I was seeing, especially when they were like, oh yeah, just for the stuff that you don't see on the network television stuff, here is some the more adult shit that goes on behind the scenes for a Netflix series, which
Yeah.
is super exciting for me.
I'm reading here. It was supposed to be a companion series to Riverdale.
Oh.
However, it was moved to Netflix as a straight-to-series consisting of 2 seasons. So they already know they have 2.
Nice.
How are they? Yeah, not going to have it connected to
They
the other
might,
show
the
though.
rights might be tricky to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
that
though.
might be. They might be have something to do with that.
I'm
I
just
don't know what
wondering
film
why-
rights and
Why they would
things.
post pictures of her with like Archie and
The same kid that's
Jughead.
playing the same people that are playing that. Okay, yeah, then it's
there's
connected.
there's pictures of her on her Instagram that she posted of her with Archie and Jughead. And I'm like,
They'll
It's
figure it out.
connected.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
they're
In
Yeah.
January 2018, the president of CW noted that, quote, at the moment, there's no discussion about crossing over.
What a shame.
In March, John Goldwater confirmed that the 2 series were 2 separate entities for right now, but would love if they could figure a way to cross over.
Yeah, they could do a crisis crossover for this one.
There's got to be something, though. If she's posting pictures with them,
it's weird.
Yeah.
then she was
and
on
he
stuff.
could just be saying that. I mean, they're probably just being like extra.
This is
about
Sneaky,
it.
true.
sneaky.
They do kind of have to work the audience with a lot of social media stuff.
Yeah.
Although I always kind of had a fantasy back in the day about the Sabrina the Teenage Witch shows. That in the background you'd see like the other Archie Comics characters kind of having their own wacky hijinks while she was doing her stuff up front.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be
yeah,
other
yeah.
stories going on in the background, and everybody was wondering what was going on, only it never came out, you know?
Nice.
Do you guys remember the original show very well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually very close to adulthood when it came out.
Okay.
And it was...
Oh,
yeah.
with Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah, with Melissa Joan Hart.
Joan Hart. Yeah.
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 And yeah,
I-
it was a fun show.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. It was like kind of cheesy and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had
You know?
like a bewitched vibe
it
to it.
was very kitschy and
Yeah.
cheesy, but I
So
enjoyed
it's
it.
like complete opposite of what they're doing now. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
this is dark and serious,
Right,
I guess.
yeah.
It was like the
It's still
original
gonna
was
be
like
cheesy.
it was like an after school show. Like they knew
Okay.
a demographic they were trying to hit.
Yeah.
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 Huh. Okay. So same audience as Riverdale. I'm
Sure.
assuming.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like
I
high
don't know.
school.
My wife's really into Riverdale, so but I don't know if it's, like she's not all like crazy religious or anything, but I don't know if like this is her cup of tea or not.
Oh, okay.
Or the whole Sabrina thing is really her, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'd
Pretty
have to
sure
see.
it's going the exact opposite direction.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's well,
And it's it's really interesting that they got the little pentagram
Yeah.
on the title.
yeah,
do
pretty
we have a
s-
rating on this yet? Is it TV mature?
I'll bet it
Ooh.
isn't.
Because if it is, I'm
I
sold.
highly
Right.
doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the way
absolutely.
to
It was
go.
originally going to be for the CW, so I just have
I
my
doubt it.
doubts.
Well,
But-
have you seen some
But
there's some stuff on the
Riverdale
CW?
is like There's some
They get
episodes
pretty
of
bad.
They're not, but
Riverdale
no, they're
where
not
I'm
rated
like,
M
what
though,
is going
right?
on here?
What show
Huh?
was it?
Huh.
It was probably one of the DC shows on there that just got
Okay.
pretty.
It
Got heavy.
wouldn't
Dark.
surprise me because it was like I said, for
Arrow,
like
Arrow.
Oh,
That
yeah,
show in
Arrow.
its early seasons was crazy. I don't watch it anymore because it's trash.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But it was just like like I mentioned last time when it was when I was watching Midnight Texas, how astonished I was by how racy and how bloody the show got. You know,
Yeah.
where it was like severed limbs and it was just like the placing of human bodies in simulated sex, where it was like, you kind of know exactly what's going on right there. You know, wait, who's Bronson
I was
Pinchot?
gonna say Bronson Pinchot. Really?
Is George?
That
Oh,
guy's
okay.
villainous?
Father Hawthorne.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Or no, that was
Cool.
Father Blackwood. George Hawthorne was the principal.
And I didn't put together. I totally forgot that the whole point is that she's half witch, half human.
Yeah.
Right.
And how do you? Yeah, she's the blade of this universe.
Yeah.
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 She's
She has to fight all full witches.
Daywalker.
Yeah.
She's the
She's
daycaster.
there. All right. So, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Are you into Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? Are you not? Do you like Riverdale? I don't know. You tell me. And we will see you next time on the full episode of Screen Source. Again, film and television news, reviews, and trailers were live every Thursday around 7:30 p.m. on youtube.com/colorsticker. Hit that subscribe button, like, follow, share, all the verbs.
Do it.
And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
That's how she looked in Archie comics. Like that was her hair.
It's definitely more bewitched looking,
Yeah.
like you said.
She kept the short hair with the headband and the